today at Silverstone circuit on this cold December morning. Supporting Steve Sutcliffe on a Formula One test day for a few hours of hounding around the national circuit. Steve's driving a Formula One car. This is a car that was actually on test at Jerez last week.
Beyond the racing drivers, obviously, and our test drivers, you know, I can't think of anyone in the last couple of years that's driven one of these cars. So he's one of an elite few.
Very, very nervous, especially when we saw the icicles on the floor, obviously. And although I had a rough idea of what to expect, I didn't really know what to expect at all.
Just ice on some bits. Well, most bits. Really, most bits.
Yeah, it's slippery for a road car around there. It was this morning. So after a lot of track de-icing, it's now drivable.
No, to be honest, the conditions, well, they were awful. They were appalling to begin with. They were very scary.
It's the coldest I've known it to run in.
But I didn't go out when they were very scary. James Rossiter very kindly took care of that duty.
I drove the F1 car this morning and it was very cold, a little bit icy, but managed to get a good baseline and make sure the car was set up well for Steve.
Because this thing is way more advanced and a lot more refined actually than the Jaguar that I drove 3 or 4 years ago.
I think he's done an absolutely super job. I mean, he's been really very good, very impressive from lap 1, and his speed's not too far off James Rossiter, our test driver, so he's done a great job.
It's been quite impressive actually coming past flat out straight away, so I think it's good, and yeah, he's got it and he's doing a really good job.
It's interesting listening to the mechanics who you know, aren't impressed very easily.
I thought he might struggle to get out of the garage. I thought we might end up stalling it, might end up putting too much power on and probably slipping it a little bit, but he's done very well to get out of the pit lane and keep it on the tarmac all the way around, especially when it's cold and slippery out there.
He's got used to the car very quickly, he's approached it very sensibly, and he's built up his speed through the day, and at the end of the day put in some very competitive times.
My neck is beaten. I have so much respect for these boys. I cannot imagine what it would be like to do 50 laps in one of those. 5 laps, and I was, I can't keep my neck up, so yeah, but exuberating.
He's having fun, I think.
Well, I've had so much fun, but I'm absolutely gobsmacked at how refined the car is. I mean, just amazing. I mean, it's such a pure, incisive, precise thing to drive, and if you try and throw it around the place, it feels pointless. It doesn't react nicely. You just have to palm it around very smoothly, which I mean, Jenson was very good from that point of view, because he said, don't try and throw it around, don't do the car control special, just kind of stroke it around smoothly.
A lot of people involved with supporting a Formula One car, from hydraulics, gearbox, truck drivers that look after the tyres, electronics guys, IT guys, engineers, you name it. There's a lot of people that support a car to get it out there on the track. I think we've done probably 14 and 15 test events this year, close to a race season, days away. Our test days are anything between 3 and 4 days, depending on what's required. It is a big operation. This is probably the last time a Formula One car will run this year. That completes the season of Grand Prix and testing. And we're back in Jerez from the second week of January to start the testing season all over again for 2008.
At this time of year, we really are developing the new car. We're into the final build process. We'll be on the track with the new car 3rd week of January. So for us, unfortunately for the families, right through the Christmas and New Year period is 10 to the dozen. Next year we should be able to get back to going to races, confident that we can get some points, and I think so far the development looks very positive.